And we're back for the second game this morning as Alma Silver out of Alma, Quebec, led by head coach Abdu Guir, take on Tri-City Prep from Waterloo, Ontario, led by head coach Anthony Perez-Carey. If you saw some of the action yesterday, Tri-City escaped by the skin of their teeth, defeating Uchine Academy by 1 point in a seesaw matchup that went to overtime. So let's see if the boys have some fresh legs, but Alma Silver coming in, looking to take on this Tri-City Prep team out of the Kitchener and Waterloo area, and let's see it. And off the tip, they win it immediately, and that's Vike. We'll get to the line immediately, attacking. Mateo Vike was terrific in the last game. Fortunately missed some crucial free throws down the road last night to create that overtime situation, and unfortunately he misses that first one once again. Makes the second. So Vike, Mateo Vike. Oh, an excellent overall game. Still needs to clean up yesterday. Still needs to clean up, and a little bit of communication. Early turnover there by Alma Silver, who's maybe not firing on all cylinders. Looks like Tri-City Prep may have the benefit after playing last night in today's game. Cody Angela, who was fantastic for Tri-City last night as well, looks to continue his hot streak and will miss that opening three, and it will be corralled and rebounded by Alma Silver. Go up three, missed, rebound. And number 44, Fola Uth. Back on down. To Angelo looking, finds Vike, pulls up for three, missed, rebounded. Clements battling for it, and it will be white ball, Alma Silver with possession. It looks like that just went off the feet of Noah Clements, and that will be Alma Silver ball. Wish, nothing but net from Cody Angelo to extend the lead to three. What we're really doing, it's going to be tipped no over and back. No Clements on. Pull away three, it's going to be missed. It looks like we're going to have a foul off ball, and it will go the other way. Noah Clements on the inbound for Tri-City Prep. Noah Uthman misses it. Sorry. Pola Uthman. And that's going to be a made three, immediately tied up. And that's going to be a good hit by Gregor Martin. Mateo White up and under, unable to get it to go. Rebounded by Martin, who turns it over. And then it's turned over by Cody Angelo as it goes back and forth. Pinball and back. And it looks like both teams unable to keep possession tight right now. That's Cody Angelo with the fall away. And he's going to miss that. And that's going to be Charles Martin Samar. Pulls up once again, and that's two back-to-back threes from Gregor Martin. So proving that he's an early sharpshooter, Tri-City Prep's going to need to mark him. They start hitting from outside. It's going to create problems inside as Mateo White is fouled on the ground. That will be side out of bounds. So that's Gregor Martin's first foul. Going to need to stay in front of Mateo White, who loves to attack the rim, as we've seen all yesterday and all today. And Noah Clements will be here on the inbound. But we've got a substitution here for Alma Silver as number 22, Godson Nagu, comes in. Great name, by the way. Getting downhill. Looks like he's going to dribble that off his leg, and it's going to be a turnover by Code Angelo. It's going to be Alma Silver ball. So Alma Silver, after having some miscommunication earlier on in this game, have tightened up their defense, understanding that Tri-City Prep loves to get downhill and get into the lane. Mateo White playing him strong. Another three. But it missed. It still goes to Godson. Not enough legs on that as he goes up for the jam. And he'll be blocked and rebounded by Clements. Mateos gets it down. No shot. It's going to be a foul. Ball on number 22, Godson Nugu. So we'll have a side out of bounds. Inbounder will be Noah Clements. Let's see if Tri-City and Cody Angelo finds his way into the lane to score the easy two. And tough pass there. Mateo will pick up the turnover as he heads back into the lane. Euro step inside, misses. Doesn't get the roll. Gregor Martin finding his way, losing control, and it's going to be turned over, and Cody Angelo will be the benefactor of that turnover, and will get the easy two. So it is now a 7-6 lead. After two back-to-back threes from Alma Silver, Tri-City answers right back after a couple of turnovers to get this. That's Nagu. Laying it down. And that big-time block from Mateo White on number 24, Charles Martin Samar. Noah Clements looking for the three, unable to get it. Nice box out opportunity by Alma Silver as they get the rebound. Godson Nagu with the around the world. Nice lay there, using his length to avoid the defender. Excellent creativity there as he gets the basket and gets the two to fall. And now Alma Silver takes the lead once again. Big time three, falls, unable to get it, but the big man, Bolyov, gets it. Unable to get the tip back, and it will be regained. Gregor Martin, unfortunately, with a quick pass, needs to slow down his teammate. Martin Samart saying, just take it easy. No need for careless turnovers, needs to slow down. Maybe Gregor Martin's feeling a little bit of that pressure that they put on him earlier on when they trapped him. Speeding up, but just needs to slow down and play his own game. And he's on top with the help defense. Martin Samart helping on the assist, and that's going to be palm, carry, turnover. It will be Alma Silver ball. And we've got a substitution for the big man. Exiting out of the game, Sasha Boyatov, and entering into the game, number 28, Austin Van Riet Pop. And Martin looking for that turnover after learning control, but they will be thankfully to get it back, ball back. Excellent pop move, right? It's again, having difficulty holding onto the ball today. Big time three, letting that gooseneck hang. Big old three from number 20, Jazz Africa. Alma Silver taking the early advantage in three-pointers. As outside shooting may present a problem for Tri-City. They were not doing damage from behind the arc like yesterday, and that trend continues as Alma Silver takes a quick lead after being down 11-7. We now have a timeout as head coach Anthony Perez Carey looks to settle down the troops and get their heads back in the game. And we're back out of the timeout. Alma Silver. It's Jazz Africa. Finding his way into the paint, but unable to get it to go. Rebounded by Tri-City. And great opportunity there. Nice open shot from Austin. Great, but nothing doing. And Tri-City wanting to travel, but the ref misses it. Everyone's jumping up and down wanting to call, but gotta keep on playing. Can't get distracted. Calls will be missed here and there. Just gotta lock in and focus. So, possession will stay with Alma Silver. And they immediately give it away. Missed three. Rebounded. Clements missed. Uthman. Here we go. So full of Uthman after two misses. Gets the rebound. And brings the score to 11-9. Missed opportunity, but they will get the rebound once again. Mark Samart finds a cutter. Who loses the handle. That's going to be number 5, Paul Tita. Makes. Good hit from Cody Angelo. Game is now tied at 11. Mateo smelling blood in the water, but playing a little bit too aggressively. As Mateo White saw that he lost the handle, immediately pounced, but got caught up, and that will be his first foul. Cheating a little bit there, trying to get that, and misses it. Gives it's almost Silver an opportunity, but the floater will not fall, and will be rebounded by Tri-City. Angelo back up top. The lefty goes for three, misses. Rebounded by Ward. Ward also misses. Rebounded. Last second shot, and it will not go. And after one, we are tied between these two clubs. Great first quarter. Nice give-and-go matchup. A couple of threes, some quick turnovers, some excellent buckets by these teams. Let's see where this goes. Both teams feeling each other out. The boxing, you know where to get this bar. Finding your range, looking here where you can hit, where you can defend. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes here. back for the second quarter as Alma Silver will take it. Score is tied. Great reporting there by both teams. So where we go from here. Oh, going up for the dunk, but nothing doing. Meets him right at the rim. Way to get to the rim. And it's a big-time block by Godson Nagu on the help defense there. Took the blow by, but met him right back at the rim to swipe that right from Austin Van Riet-Pop. Nice give and go. Martin Smart. Not going to be able to get that to fall. Ward into the lane, keeps the ball up high. So the defenders can't get it, but he's unable to get that ball. And that's Jazz Africa over to Martin Smart. Smart coming in. And Godson looking for the putback dunk, but unable to get it again. Angelo. Big time hit from Cody Angelo. He's been one of the shining stars for this Tri-City Prep team. Plays with just an absolute smoothness, gets up and hits. They try to answer back, but unable to get it to go. Angelo back on the ball. Pick set by Phillips, and that's going to be a moving pick. Illegal screen, sorry, an illegal pick there by Fola Uthman, and it will be a foul and a turnover. And we'll have a quick timeout. Coach telling Uthman, look, gotta have your feet set if you're going to set that pick. Can't be shuffling at all. And a timeout in this second stanza. And we're back from the timeout. The inbounded for Alma Silver. And a travel. Not sure what he was going to do there. Got held up a bit and a quick turnover. Not what you want to see coming out of a timeout. Van Riet-Pop on the inbound over to Ward. Markel Ward. Over to Bjork. Gets it back, pulls up, no hit. And Tri-City looking to bring it up. And that's going to be Godson Nagu, who's been attacking the rim, using his length to keep the ball high. One of the tallest players on the court, using that size to his advantage. He will head to the line to shoot two. This is the first. Misses both. So tough possession there. Whoa. So possession will stay with Alma Silver. Not sure if that's a questionable call, but not exactly what I saw from my position. But they will turn it immediately over, and Tri-City will bail back. And Cody Angelo cleans it up, so doing it from outside and doing it on the inside. And that's Cody Angelo. One of the ones to watch in this showcase. He's been terrific these last 2 days. Tri-City. Austin Van Reed Pop. I think that's a touch. I have to imagine that's a touch. York back down. Takes the three and misses it. It'll be rebounded by Markel Ward, who gets his rebound and goes back up with it. Gets fouled, gets the basket. He will head to the line to complete the three-point play. Tri-City continuing to be menaces on the offensive boards, putting a lot of pressure on Alma Silver. They're going to need to box out a little bit better than that if they want to prevent Tri-City from getting all of these second-point opportunities. Second chance opportunities. Misses the free throw, but they get the rebound, just as I was saying. And now what was a three-point play is now a 4-point play. Alma Silver really needs to clean up those boards. And it looks like turnovers as well, as they will turn that over again. And it seems like Tri-City coming out of that timeout has really turned up the defensive intensity, which was once a tied game in this first quarter, has now had their lead extended to 9 points. They're up 20-11. Van Reed Pop. Pops and misses. Rebounded by Godson Nagu. And they're pushing the ball, pushing the tempo. And that's Jazz Africa going up for it. He had Gregor Martin in the short corner for the three, but missed the opportunity. Decided to go up for the layup. He will get fouled, so it's not going to be a complete missed opportunity. So they will head to the line to shoot two. Maybe an opportunity. We saw Gregor Martin hit 2 huge threes to start this game. But Jazz Africa decided to take that to the line. And we will now have Paul Tita shooting 2. He makes it. Misses a second, but they get the rebound. So it seems like both teams are going to need to clean up rebounding efforts on free throws. We've now seen second chance opportunities from both teams, and a pass not exactly ideal there from Lucas Rocher. Threw it right into his knees, but thankfully he's not going to be punished for it. And again, needs to slow down, get their head together so that they can put out some crisp passes here. And it looks like Godson Nagu is going to get a little bit of a rest here as number 12, Muhammad Dakour, enters into the game. Jazz Africa on the ball hand. Finding. Great attack, but unable to get it to go. Some pass, a little bit too much on there. Jazz Africa swings it around to Gregor Martin. Martin keeping the ball movement going. They've got Tri-City out of shape, and that was a great look, but unable to get it to fall. So great opportunity, swinging the ball around that three-pointer. Gets the open midi, but unfortunately unable to get it to fall. That's Lucas Rocher. Have an inbound by Tri-City. Shepard takes a step out of bounds. They need to reset the shot clock and the clock as they'll take it side out of bounds. Coaching staff are almost over, not happy with their team's positioning right now. Osher coming down, will be inbounded to Tita. Back out to Africa, takes it and doesn't make it, but they get the offensive rebound. And he will get fouled. That's Mohammed Kukura. Got the offensive board, goes up strong like the big man. He is, gets fouled, and he will head to the line to complete the three-point play. And front rims it, but it looks like, not sure what the call was there, but it will be side out of bounds for Tri-City. Ward up top loses the handle and will be turned over as the shot clock was falling down. Jazz Africa using a burst of speed. Doesn't look. One-handed pass and throws it out of bounds, trying to hit Paul Tita. Paul Tita would have probably had to be about 8 feet tall if he was going to be able to get that ball. Markel Ward on the inbound. That's Shepard. Ward finding Shepard once again. Shepard kicking it out to Kiwa. Kiwa pops. High floater, unable to get that to fall. Battling scrap on the side, and Tri-City will regain it. No look pass by Ward. That's Tita trying to get his hands on it, but unfortunately he'll carry that ball out of bounds, and Tri-City will get a friendly break right there. After a little bit of sloppy passing right there, they will remain possession, but the clock is at 18. Quick pull-up three, hits it and makes it. Nice shot there by Jerome Shep. The lead is now up to 9. Alma Silver's gone cold, and that streak will continue as the possession is ended off the defensive rebound from Markel Ward. Looks like Shepard commanding the troops where to go. Markel Ward twirling, but giving the turnover, and Gregor Martin facing 2. We're gonna have side out of bounds for White. It's gonna be an on-ball foul right there. A little bit aggressive on that two-man trap. I'm saying it's a front court. It should be front court advance. So we will have an out of bounds as Paul Tita will take it. Defended by Markel Ward. Correction. Looks like they'll switch out Ward for DeCourier. That's gonna be a key on that defensive play. Got his hands up. Guard. Looking. Doesn't see anything. Regains his handle. Facing a fierce double team. And Tri-City Prep will bail out Alma Silver, they had him trapped. All they had to do is make sure that they didn't foul him, and they would have got that shot clock violation. But they're doing Alma Silver a favor by fouling on ball, and it will be a timeout by Alma Silver. So you love the defensive intensity from Tri-City Prep, but that comes as a double-edged sword as you play a little bit too intense. You may pick up a foul, particularly that low on the shot clock. Got to be aware of where you are on the court as well as what's on the clock to complete that defensive possession. And we're back. Martin Samard with the three. Rebounded off the offensive boards and put back by DeCoeur. And we got a substitution as it looks like Sasha Boyatayev will come back into the game. So he started this game early on, took a seat about halfway through, and it looks like he's going to get a little bit of a run with this last minute of the second quarter. And a bad turnover there by Tri-City Prep, unnecessarily giving that up on the inbound. Quick, easy two by Alma Silver. So the lead is now down to 5. It's once 11. Gutter step, Boyard kicks it out to Boyatoya. Takes it, but gets his own rebound. Looking to go up strong once again, unable to make it, and it's going to be rebounded by Alma Silver. It's going to be Lucas Rush bringing that up. Swung into the corner there, over to number 9, Caleb Mudico. For 3, missed. Rebounded by Martin Samard. Unable to get his balance there, and it will go back to Tri-City. 29 seconds left, about 2 possessions left in this first half. And that's going to be Juju Bior, unsuccessful there as he went up. Rocher kicking it over to Gregor Martin, who misses it. Pepe goes up, gets the offensive rebound. Excellent rebounding there by DeCoeur, who's been all over the offensive boards in the second half. Looks like it was a great substitution there. Diego Godson Nagu getting a little bit of a different look there. So now we're down to 11 seconds. So the shot clock will go off after these free throws. He makes the first after missing his first 2. Now 1 for 3 from the charity strike. Can he get back up to 500? And he makes it. So we're now at a 4-point lead with only 7 seconds left on this clock. One last shot. Meet him at the top for the 3. Shepard front rims it, and he will not get it to go. So after 2 quarters, as we head into the halftime, you've got Tri-City Prep leading this one by a score of 23-19. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes, friends. Thank you for tuning in. You're live here for the 2025 Fall Showcase. If you're looking for more information on the Ontario Scholastic Basketball Association, make sure to visit OntarioSBA.ca for more information. Or you can give them a follow on Instagram at Ontario SBA, one of the best accounts for Ontario basketball content you'll ever see. Keep it locked here. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm Brian Miller. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just tuning in for today's game, we've got Alma Silver taking on Tri-City Prep. Great first half, tight game as Tri-City Prep leads it by a score of 23-19. Let's see where it goes. Tri-City Prep is coming off a late overtime win against Uchina Academy last night. And it seems like they've been able to have control over Alma Silver, but Alma Silver will draw first blood in the second half. As a Decour goes coast to coast with the bucket. Trapped up. Are we going to get a travel call here? Yes, we are. Lost a little bit of his step there. It's going to be a turnover. It's always a little bit of a challenge. When you enter into the paint, you don't have an idea what they're going to do. Usually it leads to a travel or a turnover. Coming downhill with authority, and that's going to be a foul. So, seems like the early message here to Alma Silver was putting pressure on that back line of the Tri-City Prep defense. And that's led to a quick basket, and now an early foul, quick foul, as they look to tie this game up here. That's going to be number 9 for Alma Silver. That's Caleb Medico. He will be at the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. Is now a 1-point game. Makes the second. Juju Biora on the inbound. And we've got the substitution, number 26. I believe Santos came into the game who had that turnover just a second ago. And that's Juju Biora going up for it and met. Big time block from Mohamed Ducour. So he's been doing it on both ends early on in this third stanza. Sasha Boyatoya goes up for it and misses it. Hasn't been able to get it going so far. It's going to be Hines. Back out. Nice little soft floater there by Adve Santos, who gets it to fall. Fisher looking for that back cut on Martin Samard, but he pulls out. So Martin Samard goes up for that pull-up, unable to get it to fall. Juju Bior. Excellent ball handling this young man is. Had some real razzle-dazzle yesterday. Sasha Boyatoya trying to get his first basket of the day and still can't get it to fall. Has had a couple great opportunities, but the Bunnies ain't falling. And Ducour continues to go down and attack the rim. Putting pressure on that line again to get them to foul. Can he keep this up all the second half? Takes a lot of effort and energy to be doing it on both ends. But it's been working out so far for Mohamed Ducour. He will head to the line to shoot 2. Gets it to fall. So after 2 early misses early on in this game, he's now gone 3 straight. Gets it again, but it will be no basket. It'll be a shooting lane violation. And Tri-City trying to answer back. Sure, faking it, looking, probing. Nice screen there, slips it, trying to go downhill. Gets the switch that they want, but unable to get the top. But it creates a mismatch for the rebound for Ducour. So, they were unable, they got the switch that they wanted, slipped down the screen. So, able to get that mismatch for the rebound and get the offensive board. Great tactics there by Alma Silver on that switch. Latouche goes for the three. Unable to make it, and Ducar continues to do an excellent job, and that's going to be Gregor Martin to clean up. And we're seeing a small little run here. Tri-City saw something similar to them yesterday, where they came out a little bit slow in the third quarter. Might be a little bit of bad habit that they're going to have to wipe out. They're going to want to compete this year. Some of the best teams will make you punish, and you can't come out of these second half firing. It looks like we're going to have a foul on the arm from Martin Simard. Looks like the coaches aren't exactly happy with it, but they'll take it. Once the play is where they want to be. So, it will be Tri-City. Shepard getting into the lane and gets it off the glass to fall. Stops the bleeding there. Brings the score back to 1. And it looks like we've got a little bit of a reach potentially there. No. Says, hey, I'm getting hooked, ref. And that's Hines asking for a better call, more favorable call, as Lucas Rocher had his arm over of him, but doesn't seem like the ref saw that, and it will be a foul on him. And we're now at an even foul count, 2-2 right now in this third quarter. Juju picks his pocket, says thank you, sir, and gets the foul. So 2 mistakes there, giving up the turnover in the backcourt, then immediately fouling. And as he was in his shooting motion, Juju Bior will head for the line to shoot 2. Bior makes the first. Misses the second. And rebounded by Decor to close out that possession. Martin Simard will corral that. Needs to slow this down. Looking. That's number 10, Zachary Turmel. With a nice hesitation to get him up in the air. And Gregor, after hitting 2 earlier threes and getting a nice little layup here, he's got 8 points today. Looking for that 3, but unable to get it to fall, and he'll be out of bounds, inbounded by Tri-City. Sanford finding his way into the lane, finishing with the left, getting it to fall, nothing but net. They now regain the lead. Seesaw matchup here in this third quarter. Both these teams battling it out. It's been tight. Martin Simard for 3. Immediately knows it's not going to go. Tries to get his own rebound. Unsuccessful there. As Juju Bjork comes down with the rebound, and he will also bring up the ball. It's going to go down. Tries to get it Hines. Unsuccessful. And it looks like we're going to see a foul, and we've got a quick substitution here. As we've got Mirwan Milyud coming into the game. Hines misses the first, but makes the second. And we've got a full-on 3-man press right now, broken. And loses control. That's David Asakulu. score on the inbound. He's been terrific in the second half. Establishing himself in the post, trying to get that to call back. Says he's got the mismatch. Trying to take Volyev down low. And we've got to travel. Tri-City bringing the ball up slowly. Swung around, and Juju Bior is going to want to have that one back as it slips through his fingers, and it's going to be a turnover from Tri-City. Alma Silver ball. He's coming off the help. Looking at that steal, unsuccessful there. We'll have a foul. Looks like it's going to be a hold. Didn't see who the number was. But we're now at 4 fouls apiece as we slowly enter the penalty for both of these teams. With 2 minutes just over. And we've got a travel, turnover. Shuffled his feet. It's going to be side out of bounds. Yadve Santos on the inbound. Santos with the one-hand pass out to the corner. Off balance, so he has to get it over to Bior. Bior, no rotation on that ball as it's floated through. Knuckled it a little bit there and went off that back rim out of bounds. Down low, sees it. Oh, almost had the back cut there, but likely gets his rebound, can't get it to go. Tri-City with the slim lead of 3 points. Nice back cut there, kicks it back out again. Pass is interrupted, but gets back to Santush after Shepard winged it out to him. Boyev, and there he gets Sasha Boyatov gets his first points of the game. He's had a couple of great opportunities through this game and finally gets it to fall to help Tri-City extend their lead to 5. Club from Waterloo continuing to show they've got a little motion today. Team's kind of short out a little bit here. Looks like we've got a wet spot here that they're trying to mop up. So both teams will use this as a timeout. We've got Juju Bior trying to get in on that huddle, both teams. Now, when you speak French, it makes me wonder if they don't even care if the guys are in the huddle. Guys are standing there. It's not like they understand what they're saying. Maybe they do. I don't know. Who am I to assume? And it seems to work as Juju Bior jumps that pass. Pull up three, takes it and makes it. Big time hit there from number 10, Zachary Trammell. We got a foul by number 23, Mirwan Melyod. I believe he's on the ball. Uses that length. Melyod forcing the out of bounds deflection. Showing a lot of bounce. Tri-City struggling to get the ball inbounds right now. Hutch Shepard up top. So it seems like we've got a little bit of a clock issue here as we stop play. Refs are calling for 7 on the shot clock. Tri-City leads this by 2 with a minute left in this third quarter. Yor finds open space, takes the 3, doesn't make it though. Going down court. Melyod. Takur with the rebound, unable to get it. A little bit sloppy, goes back up and gets it. That's gonna be Paul Tita cleaning up the mess and getting the 2. Hand down, man down. Big time shot from Hines. Big time 3 to answer right back. And we're down to the final shot. And they're trapped in the backcourt and a turnover, seemingly unforced there, will give Alma Silver an opportunity to extend this lead, regaining the lead off of that 3 there from Turmel. They will look to extend that lead to 3 points. They've now got the final shot. Shot clock will be off. 5.3 seconds left on the clock. Still plenty of time to get off a quality shot. Let's see what they can do. And they go for it again. Pull up through. Nothing doing. Takur clapping for it, but says, hey, no worries, brother. We got this, don't worry. So after 3, Alma Silver will regain the lead. You're tuned in to the OSBA Scholastic Basketball Association 2025 Fall Showcase. If you're looking for more information on the association, you can visit them at www.ontariosba.ca or follow them on Instagram at OntarioSBA. So we are back for the fourth and final quarter as Tri-City Prep brings out some of their starters. So looks like he pretty much gave Coach Anthony Perez-Carey gave his bench unit a nice extended run here in the third quarter to keep this game close. Bringing on Cody Angelo, Austin Van Reed Pop, and Mateo Dyke, Noah Clements, and Fola Uthman to close this game out. Miliud with the moonshot, and he's got 3 on him off the offensive rebound. Tita, and it's going to be a jump ball, unable to get that ball out, and it will be black possession. Tri-City will inbound it. That's Mateo White. Jab step. White pulls up. Nothing doing it. That's the core. He's been everywhere today. Looking to get the mismatch here. Austin Van Reed doing a great job. Is that going to be a foul on the ground? And it seems like it's so for Austin Van Reed Pop. Not happy with that call. Baseline out of bounds. And they give it up. Kita looking for down low. Unable to get it over to Godson Nagu. He's come back into this game. Having quite a sit. And Tita, the Euro step, trying to get through. Unable to. Finds Miliud with the pump fake. Goes up. Tries to dish it off. Maybe should have taken the shot there. Just being a little bit too generous. Sometimes you got to take that shot. They're leaving you open, and they want you to take it. Sometimes you got to take it. White to Van Reed Pop. We will bring it up for Tri-City. Tita on the ball. Yep. And Fola Uthman gets caught again with the illegal screen. So it's the second time he's being called on that. Isn't set in position fast enough on that screen, and they will call it every single time. Pulls up, Trammell, and he makes it. He's heating up. He's already got 2 threes in this game. Continues to hit as they extend their lead to 4. Clements pulls up, unable to get it to fall. And White gets in aggressively to get his hands on that ball for the jump, but the possession is with Alma Silva. Now, shakes and bakes. Goes up and under, unable to get it, and that's going to be collected by Angelo. Cody Angelo looking for Clements. Unable to get it as it will go up. So a little bit of a cold streak here from Tri-City. Trammell finds his way into the lane. Scoop up and under. But Uthman gets a couple fingers on it, and he'll also collect the rebound. And that's going to be Dyke bringing it up. Swings it out. Angelo. Angelo takes and makes it. And we're going to get a timeout from Alma Silver. So Angelo, pretty much the only player from Tri-City who's been effective from outside right now at the time. And some other players get hot and help them propel them to this lead, or will they have to move it inside and get their parts the hard way? We'll find out after this timeout. back from the timeout. Alma Silver up by 1. Outside Nagu. Then back in the game. Tita, Jazz Africa. Airballs it. And that's going to be Clements, who's got it. Over to Van Riepop, who takes a step out of bounds. Always a challenge there when you are out of it on that side. Make sure where your foot positioning is. Very easy to give up a turnover right there. Oh no. Right on his hip. Jab step from Tita. Godson. Misses. It's going to be Angela. White trying to get it down low to Uthman, who gets it. Excellent pass there from Mateo White down to Bola Uthman. White bouncing around. Seems like that play is giving him a little bit of an energy. Him and Angelo have trapped him in the corner, forcing a turnover. Now Clements with control. Alma Silver still leads this one by 1. Being tight. Clements just throws it up. Nothing doing. Not a hope, not a prayer. Carmel is being dynamic from behind the arc today. Gets it in to Godson Nagu. And that's going to be a foul on the ground from Van Riepop. And it looks like Anthony Perez-Carey is not happy with his defending. Wants him to stay in front, keep his hands out. Use his positioning to get low. And we've got a couple of substitutions here. As we've got Mohamed Dakour entering back into the game. Not over to rest. He's been incredible today. And unfortunately given up by Lucas Rocher. Mateo White swoops in and drops it to regain the lead. The score is now 42-39 for Tri-City. Couple of bad possessions here from Alma Silver. They've still got plenty of time to clean it up as they enter into the final half of this game. Got 4 minutes left. And it's immediately turned over by Lucas Rocher. And Clements using his big old body, big man, saying, how do you do? Puts his shoulder into his chest, gets the hoop and the harm, basket will count. And he will head to the line to complete the 3-point play. Excellent play there by Noah Clements. Misses it. Henry Pop looking for the call, but ref will say, no, that was off your fingertips, and it will go back. Possession 2. Alma Silver. They're now down 5. We'll have to get back into this with some quality possessions. Go down low. And gets the foul. Answers right back. And that's going to be, I believe that's Mohamed Dakour. Again, he's been doing it on both ends of the court. Gets down low. Real lunch pail type of guy. Fighting down and dirty. Gets it. We'll get the hoop and the harm, and we'll head to the line. So he missed his first 2, but has answered back from behind the charity stripe with 4 straight. Can he continue this streak? And he will make it to complete the 3-point play. Really cleaned it up from behind the line after starting 0 for 2. Fantastic effort there by Mohamed Dakour. They've got a lot of size out there, making passing lanes difficult for Tri-City, who's looking to find any way to get into the lane, but they have been unsuccessful right now. Clements. Thought he had it there. Battle. Jazz Africa. Kept possession. Looking. Can go downhill. And it will be. Stops. Didn't have full traction there on the court, so his foot slid a bit, and they will call that. So that's going to be a travel. And they will go back to Tri-City. So after a great couple of possessions there, unfortunately, DeCoeur giving it up. So now he's maybe asking, hey, look, I shouldn't have slipped right there. I've got perfect grip on my shoes. Can we clean that up a bit? Let's take a look. Doesn't really seem to be that bad. So we say, hey, we'll do our best, and we will get back under play. And it's a sloppy turnover there from Mateo White to Cody Angelo. That'll be a turnover. So, a little bit of the bailout there for Alma. We're back at it. Kermel trapped. And again, doesn't have control on it, looking. And it will fall out of bounds. Tri-City holding on. 3 minutes left, just under 3 minutes left in this game. Getting a little tight on both ends. Clements, body at the back cut there for Markel Ward. Ward, a little bit too low for him to get his hands on it. It'll be out of bounds. Alma silver ball. Low pass, and it creates the turnover. Needs to use strength and get that ball up into his chest, making that easier for the forward to collect it. Hard when you're that tall to cut that ball down low, and it's created a turnover. Lucas Rocha going to need to clean that up a little bit if he's going to be one of the ball handlers here in the final minutes of this game. Cody Angelo, body was fouled, doesn't get the call. Tail White. Intensity. Godson Nagu on the baseline, unable to get it, and it's going to be a foul on the arm. It's going to go to Godson Nagu. Nagu. A little bit of a reach in there. So we're within 2 minutes. This is where wins turn into losses, and losses can turn into wins. Clements just rims out. Body had that one. Godson Nagu going for the nutmeg. Nothing doing, though. Cheeky play there, but it will be out. It'll be on the inbound. It's at half. It can go backcourt or front court. Kamel brings it back into the front court. And Gregor Martin pulls up for three. They were still had a lot of time. Not sure about that decision right there. Still had a lot of time on the clock. They forced the turnover after the press. And he's got him on the wraparound pass and gets it to go. So an excellent play. So Lucas Rocha, after having a couple turnovers, makes a nifty little behind the back pass to get them to tie that game up. And he throws it off. Another heads-up play there by Lucas Rocher. Trapped in the corner, nowhere to move, throws it off the Tri-City player to regain possession so that they can have a clean inbound. Great heads-up play there. So, a little bit of a struggle on there. Lucas Rocher more than makes up for it. Some two fantastic back-to-back plays. No. Step through, passes and gives it away. 34 seconds left. And Cody Angelo gets it to go. Coming up clutch once again. It's been like that all weekend for Cody Angelo. Right time, right place. Swoops into the lane to finish off last to help Tri-City take the lead by 2. We're at the 31-second mark. There's still 2 opportunities. So if you are Alma Silver, I have to imagine that you want to get a quick basket so that you still have time just in case the ball goes back to Tri-City and they wind the clock down. They can get a ball, if they can get a basket before that 24-second clock, before they reach 24 seconds, so they've got about 7 seconds to score so that Tri-City doesn't hold on to that ball for that final shot. So keep an eye out for that quick basket. So they're looking, in this timeout, they're looking to draw up something quick so they can get that under 7 seconds so that they still have time to get a last shot off just in case Tri-City is able to hit on their possession. So let's see what happens here as we come out of the timeout. So after this game, in about 20 minutes time, we will have Andre Laurendale against Father Henry Carr. So if you're still interested in catching up with ball today, you can catch the action immediately after this game, about 20 minutes after this game. But it's going to come down to the wire once again for Tri-City Tri-City Prep. So let's see it. Do they have something to get a quick play drawn up right here? Let's see. This is the exact type of thing that you train for. 7 seconds to get this to go. Getting it down. Not what you want. And they turn it over, unfortunately. So they will hold on to this. They're trying to get the turnover. Can't get it. Now they need to foul. Should have been doing it a little bit sooner than that. They've left 8.1 seconds left. And since no one is in the bonus, there's no opportunity to get anything off a dead ball. So they've now put themselves in an unfortunate position here after that possession. So Tri-City really just needs to be careful with this ball. No, be smart. Don't give it up. Don't give an opportunity for them to go end-to-end and tie this game up. They had a similar opportunity happen to them last night, and they will try and close this game out. 8 seconds left. And they immediately foul. We've got a timeout. Tri-City looking to make sure that they hold on to possession and don't give any last-second opportunities to Alma Silver. Alma Silver's got to be kicking themselves on that last possession. They had a great opportunity to extend that lead, to tie it up and still stay on the board, but unfortunately, nothing doing. 7.4 seconds left, as long as they don't give it up. And it's going to be another quick foul. Trying to get them the foul so that they head to the line so that they can get possession back. They're almost in the penalty. On this next foul, they will head to the line. Gets the foul. And he throws it out. Execution, execution, execution. So the ball did not enter into the court, went straight out of bounds. So they will be on the left-hand side with 5.1 seconds left. So Tri-City not making it easy on themselves. We've got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can he hit it? No good. And Tri-City will escape this one by a score of 46-44. A little bit an intense moment there for Anthony Perez Carey, but his team gets it done. Unfortunately for Alma Silver, they will pick up the loss today. Great effort there. Just a little bit tighter execution in the final minute of that game, and they could have easily pulled out this win, but Tri-City Prep will take this by a final score of 46-44. Thank you for joining us today. We've got another game coming up in 15 minutes as, let me just double check our schedule to see who we've got coming up. I know it's Henry Carr, and then after that, we've got a couple of games all day. So make sure you stay tuned in live to OSBA. You can follow them on Instagram at Ontario SBA or visit their website for more information at www.ontariosba.ca. I'm Ryan Miller here on the call. Thank you for joining us today.